Then, since we're on the topic of streaming, um, I'm going to show a couple of things here. So, this is like some new kind of render features that we're working on. So, there's going to be a lot of stylized looks and so on. The new version, you'll be able to play around with this already. Um, you can go to your post process, and we're going to have a simplified setup for this. But you can basically you have your effects here. So now I added a hatch stylization effect, and you can add like things on top of that, right? So if I want to be a pixelated character or whatever, if I want to be underwater, um, all these kind of effects are in real time. So you'll be able to play with that soon. If you want to delete them, you can just remove them actually. There we go. There's all sorts of settings that you can do. Then what I wanted to show quickly was a little bit about this YouTube show that I've been doing for the last 3 months. Let me actually go back to my streaming character. I position that now. Say we want him to be here. I put him a bit more on the side. Let's move this window. Come on. Okay, very good. So now our character here is basically keyed over the YouTube page. I'm just shrinking this a little bit so it looks a bit better. Here you go. So we got our guy on the side. Let's scale this up a bit. And I'm literally just doing a green screen key in YouTube, but I want to give a little bit of insight on this page that I've been doing. So the idea was to have people partake in the creation of content. So you can see the video if you haven't seen this. You can see the video on here. There's a bunch of bloopers and highlights and so on. In total, I created about 3 hours of content, animated content. Yeah, there you go, 242 videos. I only spend about 2 hours a week on this because I was mainly doing it to test the software and the rendering, and I figured like if I stick that into a bit of a creative kind of aspect, I can actually test how this YouTubing stuff works because I hadn't really done that before, and as well, just get to know the platform and see what people would like and so on. So I can give some insights in that. So these 3 hours of content. Actually, I'm gonna just change the outfit of my avatar here quickly so you can see me a bit better. So yeah, total of 3 hours of content, and that took me about something around 5,000 credits. So that's about $200 in total. So in terms of like expenses, it was pretty low. The I was able to monetize the channel in uh, in a month, something like that. But it's not like a big channel. It's also I worked at, I found out later about all these things. You gotta do certain niches, and if you want to optimize for revenue. Now, I wasn't doing that. I just wanted to see what you can do and how you can basically create a YouTube channel and get better at that, or at least kind of find out what the pain points are and what is what what you can do on it. I must say, like, learning the YouTube platform is quite impressed with everything that's possible there. To be honest, but so I automated most of the stuff. We also, it's not released yet, but we have a web API that basically allows you to talk to a server node running Replikant, and that allows you to basically kind of automate and script things and do all sorts of cool stuff. So I was testing that, and then I also did like a bunch of things that were a bit specific. I'll handle that. Like once a week I made some videos. I automated things. Try to be mindful of my time. So that channel makes about $100 a week now. So it got out what it cost me on credits. Not probably in terms of time, but I think if you manage your channel better, you can you can start becoming a YouTuber with Replikant quite easily. And there's obviously like a lot of things that you need to do at managing your community and so on. I think the big thing that I learned was about these niches and CPMs and all that stuff. It's rather complicated, but you got to do something that is fun. I had a lot of fun making stupid stuff, and yeah, basically, so that's a little bit of insight behind that channel. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. There's a lot of random stuff on there. I tried like short videos as well. That probably wasn't doing it right. Didn't get much views because I didn't really kind of prepare the content for that. It was more like, making like literally a formatting, a 69 render of everything. But yeah, take a look, and hopefully you're inspired to make your own channel. So without further ado, I have my host here. He's the one that's been in this channel most of the time. I'm going to show you one cool thing here, which is our real-time AI. So I'm going to actually load this here, and I'm going to ask him what he thinks. Hey, what do you think of YouTube? Oh, I need to get out of my mocap. Sorry.
Oh, YouTube? It's like a treasure trove of endless content, isn't it? You can learn almost anything there, or just fall into a rabbit hole of videos for hours. For someone like me, it's a great place to share game ideas and maybe even build a community around them.
How do you like interact with the audience? Actually, so I have my mocap on, so I'll switch that off quite quickly now. I go back here.
Interacting with the audience? I think it's super important to engage with them directly, like responding to comments, hosting Q&A sessions, or even doing live streams. It helps build a connection, makes the whole experience more personal.
Any advice that you can give aspiring YouTubers?
Advice for aspiring YouTubers? First thing, find your niche. It's super important to focus on content that you're passionate about. Also, consistency is key. Try to upload regularly and keep improving your content based on feedback. And don't forget to engage with your audience. Building a community around your channel can really make a difference. Lastly, be patient. Growth might be slow at first, but perseverance pays off.
Great. Well, thank you very much, and good luck with your channel.
Oh, thanks a lot. Really appreciate the support. And hey, keep an eye out for my game ideas, okay? Maybe one day you'll see them come to life.